Catterall confident that he's won. Davies thinks that he might have won, I think. You'll have your own idea watching at home. Have you scored the last round, Barry?
I scored the level. I was sort of edging towards Catterall. I just think I just scored the level in the end then.
So you've got it to Catterall, but a lot of the rounds very close.
I think he's won though, John. I do. I just got that whole impression that he's won. I think some of the rounds he won were more clearer than some of Davis's. That's a lovely bit of work there from Catterall. Again, Catterall played it safe. He's an awkward opponent, you know, with really gangly and hard to read.
I don't never want to see Ohara Davies fight again, but unfortunately, you know, this is boxing and it's not up to me. My job is to cover the sport, right? But it was a very close but nasty fight. Slow paced. It's that style and that stance of Davies that just doesn't, you know, and I'm all for like slow fights, the sweet science. I've covered hundreds of fights. But man, this shit really sucked the life out of the day. Like, I started right now at exactly 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, October the 6th. I'm watching it. I don't know the results yet because I was watching Nicolsi Solomon get his ass handed to him over on this screen on the zone. So I had to rewind back 3 rounds. So now I'm finally caught up. I was thinking that.
King with the judges.
I think Catterall won, by the way.
The belt's going up into the ring. And all the time, the nerves will be jangling for the two fighters. This must be an absolutely horrible moment when you're up there, not quite sure. And we are going to get the...
They stunk it up! Daniel Dubois and Kevin Johnson stunk it up too. It stunk, it stinks! Makes me sick.
The same 115 to 113, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still,
Catterall gets it. Ohara Davies shakes his head. There's a few boos around the auditorium, but Jack Catterall takes it. 2 judges by a couple of points, 118, 110. That's surely a little bit too wide, but Catterall wins it. Ohara Davies tastes defeat for a second time.
Jamie Moore's got a nice little stable between Carl Frampton, Catterall, who's now high, very high in the WBO rankings. Now he's got a big fight with Canelo taking on Rocky Felding. He's training him too. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live, by the way. The best fight to me, you know, a part of the main card was the Nicola Adams versus Isabel Milan women's flyweight fight. Kevin Johnson versus Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois versus Kevin Johnson was, you know. And then you had this and Ohara Davies. I try to give every fighter a fair shake, but he's not going to make it off a domestic level unless he makes some real major changes. Like, that style is not pleasing to the eye. It's just, you know, and then there's, you know, fundamental flaws in it. You know, for example, you can see he was he wouldn't let that right hand go because with that stance and everything and that, like, he can get knocked the fuck out. Like, seriously. Let's go look at the 140-pound division, by the way. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. Let's go over here. So, as you know, majority of the 140-pound division is in the World Boxing Super Series tournament, which is kicking off tomorrow. On the zone with Rigas Prograis in the tournament, Josh Taylor, who beat Ohara Davies in the tournament, Kuro Wilak versus Endor Trojanovsky is tomorrow. I'm going to be covering that. Ivan Barancek versus Anthony Yigit. Maurice Hooker is going to be taking on Alex Saucedo in November. I forgot the exact date that they're working on, Antonio Orozco lost to Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is going to take a break. He's been pretty active, and he is definitely going to fight the winner of Maurice Hooker versus Alex Ocido. So in the meantime, Jack Catterall, he's got some time to sharpen up some things for the next year, because he's going to be made a mandatory, at least by the WBA within the year. With now, big wins over our boy Tyrone McKenna, Tyrone Nurse, now Ohara Davies. So on that domestic level over there in the UK, he's done really phenomenal for himself. So now looking at the 140-pound division, the fact that those guys are not in, I would say, try to go after Antonio DeMarco. Broner's got a fight coming up, so don't you even think about that. Or this guy from Ulysses from Canada. You got Amir Imam, and these are the guys he should start targeting. And then after, maybe, Lipinets is at 147 pounds right now. You got a little Norris out there that they can probably put together, but I doubt it. Maybe he can even see what Victor Postol is doing. Like, these are the type of opponents that I'm saying that he should start targeting. By the way, this card was over on ESPN Plus here in the States. That shit is worth it. Motherfuckers been bitching. Well, no, actually, I noticed that people are not bitching like they was before. People are like, okay, all right, $5 ESPN Plus. Like, because of Bob Bram, the way people feel about him, especially black boxing fans. Come on, this shit's not, a secret. They was like, Bob Bram's involved with that shit. I'm not buying it. But now, like, motherfuckers see, like, it's not bad. And also you're getting a lot of shit with it, like football and, basketball stuff. But the Zone is dealing with their own shit, too. Now they're like, no, we're not buying the Zone, but ESPN Plus is all right, But if you don't know, Frank Warren cards are now exclusively over here. Frank Warren, BT Sport, Box Nation cards, all those fights are exclusively on ESPN Plus here in the States, which, like I said in earlier videos, it's a godsend. But I really got to go because I got a long night, and I got to try to squeeze in about a 90-minute power nap because I've been working since 6 a.m. and it's 7:06. They motherfucking pump fake me with the Rung Visai Diaz card, where I thought they was going to be in the ring about 6:30 a.m. They didn't get into the ring about 10:30 a.m. So I got up, disaster. So I've been up all day. So I need to get a little power nap in because we got UFC tonight and I got to cover the Zone card. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.